MediaMan5005 here, and this video is basically okay. Before I start off, I don't want to offend anyone. I am open to all comments and text comments and video responses. However, this is my video as a black man who has experienced something through a venue that's predominantly people of color. Okay, this experience isn't personally mine, but I'll let you know what happens. In the apartment complex that I live, about 2:16 a.m., May 25th, 2008, there were 3 gunshots went off. Now, you may wonder why I just automatically thought they were gunshots and probably why not loud noises. Well, in the particular area where I live, gunshots in apartment complexes are pretty commonplace. The building is owned by the New York City Housing Association, and in a neighborhood like ours, commonplace, like I said. The policeman came a little while ago, and apparently the victim was shot in the face. No, really, shot in the face. And what is this really how we behave? Is this really how any people, non-color culture, should really behave? Is the situation that great that a life had to be put in critical condition? I wonder. And really, people of color, they fit the negative expectations that society holds for them, because we can't seem to settle matters in a professional, adult way. No. We have to take it to the extreme, because who doesn't like a little drama, right? Who doesn't like, who doesn't like that? I'm just really saddened because someone has become a victim to something, whatever the situation was. I'm sure it wasn't that important that you felt the need to do that, but whatever. I'm not here to judge, to each his own. I just wonder more importantly, I wonder why people function this way. More specifically, I wonder why blacks in urban areas settle disputes this way. I mean, I guess the gang violence is not enough. Take it to an apartment complex where men, women, and children live. Innocent men, women, and children. And a lot of the times I come home and my parents are wondering, I hope the Mel's all right, but chances are I'm probably not. I came home late from work, but I really didn't expect something like this, to happen. Whatever. I have a poem, actually. Some of you may find it offensive, some of you may find it truthful, some may even find it funny. I say that it's the best of 3 worlds, and I don't want to offend anyone, but this is the poem. It's more aimed specifically toward people of color, more specifically black people. Why? Why, black people? The drama is not enough. Don't you know what things like this says about people like us? Why, oh why? This nonsense needs to stop, black people, because our petty differences keep us at the bottom and they never place us on top. Is it so important? Is it so important to settle a dispute in this manner? I mean, it's bad enough people have to find themselves living here. You don't have to make it any worse than it already is. But you choose to make it worse than it already is. And when it really comes down to it, we're the only ones that can really solve our own problems and hope that some good comes out of it. A lot of blacks are perceived negatively in almost all media outlets, and we're just living up to what society expects from us, or rather, they really don't expect us to advance any further than we've already come. And it's in a situation like this that really just makes me wonder: is there any good place for us? I mean, can't we live in our own community and in our own neighborhood without having to worry who's going to get shot next? Who's going to be the next statistics to make Fox News? Or NBC or CBS or News 12 or whatever news outlet you watch. You know what I'm trying to say. I really wonder, and sometimes I lose hope because I lose hope when people lose lives, so to speak. I guess the more lives aren't lost, the more hope I don't lose. But you know, that's life, I guess. And no news is good news, apparently. Um, so send me a text comment or a video response about how you feel about the victim getting shot in their face, about urban areas with predominantly blacks and the stereotypes that come with it, or just about this video, or just or anything, you know, or maybe a resolution that can come through all this. Maybe I'm missing something. But like I said, this video really is not meant to offend. But if you are a person of color who lives in areas like the ones that I live in, I'm sure that you would understand. But I'm open to all opinions and suggestions to make my building complex, my communities like this safer. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.